Right, been meaning to do this one for quite a while. This is Cairn O Mohr's King Jimmy's cider. It's from the amazing Cairn O Mohr winery in Perthshire. If you get a chance to go there, you really should. It's a really magical wee place, nestled away in near Perth, near a place called Errol. I'll post the website address for the place. They make a lot of fruit wine, not grape wine, but all kinds of fruit that grow around that area in Scotland. So, you know, blackberry, raspberries, strawberries, all that kind of stuff. And they also make really good cider. They make a number of ciders. This is a slightly special one because it, well, let me open it and I'll tell you. It's made from apples from the King James golf course in Perth, which is I've never actually been there, but it's a golf course on an island. Anyone from Perth area will know more about it than me. And a lot of apple trees on this golf course, and the apples in here are from the golf course. Every year they go around and pick the apples. I actually just found a video online of them picking the apples. I might post a wee bit of that on this just so you can see what's going on there.
So that wee twig's just keeping you away from the main bit.
You're touching it.
Right, pull down on it now, Mikey. I think you've got it. Oh man.
Okay, as you can imagine, it's fizzy, and we're going to get a nice pop here. There we go. Whoa! Was not expecting that. Never mind. Okay, I'll pretend I didn't taste it. Now, obviously, very bubbly indeed. In fact, more than bubbly. I'm going to have to say, it's frothy, man. Okay, so this is I'm going to take these off. This is incredible. This is like a champagne. In fact, if possible, more bubbles than a champagne. I've never seen a cider retain a head like this. Usually it goes down in about 6 or 7 seconds flat. So yeah, straight away something very different. A nice kind of pale, what colour would you call that? It's very golden. It looks, it's a champagne colour, I guess, or like a very weak tea, but nice colour indeed. And yeah, now the bubbles have subsided. Take a sniff of it. It's a really amazing smell. It's like I'm not getting much apple in there actually, but spicy, perhaps some kind of herbs in there, mixture of herbs and spices, but delicate, and sweetness as well. Sweetness, but not appley sweetness, something else. Vanilla or honey or something. 1 second. I just want to top up here. Okay. It's really good. It's actually one of the best I've ever tried, and it's strange to say, but it's not that cidery. I mean, if you tasted this, you'd be forgiven for thinking you're drinking something other than apples. You know, there are apples in there, but it's got something very unique to it. You know, I suppose you could maybe compare it a little to elderflower sort of tastes, you know, elderflower wine, but no, not even that. Something different. It reminds me a little bit, and I mean this a good way, but there used to be a non-alcoholic drink on the market in the 1990s. What was it, Purdy's or something like that? Yeah. There's a bit of the taste of that in there, but and you know, but I mean that in a good way. And this has got a whole lot more as well. You can see the bubbles still roaring away in the bottom there. It's got honey. It's got almost like a sort of bitterness to it as well, like a tea. You know, the sort of tannins you get from tea. So really interesting and quite complex flavour, and you know, although there is apple in there, there's a whole lot more. Once again, before I get carried away here, it is King Jimmy's from Cairn O Mohr winery, and I think it was about £5 a bottle, but you know, well worth it. I will definitely be buying more of this if I can find it. I know last time I went in there, they didn't have that many left on the shelves. It's limited because they only have so many apples. Of course, there'll be more next year, I hope. Great, I give it a full-on 9 out of 10. King Jimmy's Cider, Cairn O Mohr Wineries in Perthshire. If you can possibly get some, get some.